main issue that I have with, my sleep schedule right now is that I can wake up. That is wow, that's cursed. I can wake up early to a degree. I can wake up early. Oh, it's per floor. I can wake up early, and kind of stay up for a little bit, right? But I always feel like even if it only lasts for an hour and it's not too damaging, right? I always have to get some kind of like weird nap in that always ends up happening before noon, right? And that's not something I'm personally very happy about. So I have this really weird thing where it kicked in especially early. Well, I wouldn't say especially early, but it kicked in today around 9 a.m., right? So 2 hours after I woke up. I'm not personally happy with that. And the phenomenon that I ended up encountering, this is great that we have flight. The fact that we got that on first floor is kind of baller. I woke up, okay. So I woke up at 9 a.m. and for some reason, I remember having a dream about something that, to be honest with you, man, and this is kind of the really... this is part of the reason why I'm so intrigued by like dream-related stuff. Psychology in general, I'm obviously X-Lax. Okay. This is part of the reason why I'm so engaged in a lot of psychology-based stuff in the first place, but this is just a minor example, I guess. I can't remember. There was a soul heart in there? I can't remember, right, what I had a dream about. Anemic? 1.5 range up. I mean, it's not great, but it seems better. Toxic blood. Does that even synergize? That doesn't, unless if it applies to when I get hit. That's, oh, it is not just Minecraft enemies. But I woke up at 9 a.m. and not only did I have this really weird thing of me remembering what I had a dream about initially, but I almost felt like I was in this. This is gonna sound so strange, so I apologize if I sound like an absolute lunatic with what I'm about to say. But I really felt like, for a second, it was hard to differentiate reality from dream for a second. And again, I don't want. I need to, by the way, donate at least a little bit to my donation machine. I have not been kind to it. I'll leave 5 just in case there's a soul heart on the next floor. But I literally had a hard time differentiating, like, the good old real world from, the dream. I think it's probably because I am very much, listen, a lot of my dreams that I've had, which especially come from nightmares as well. This especially applies to nightmares, please. I mean, that's fair. I already have a lot of health. I'm not complaining. But especially for me, it's like, a lot of the nightmares and dreams that I have are very tied into real experiences. A lot of the subconscious, which, based on what I studied in AP psychology in high school, as well as regular psychology, a lot of your dreams are very based around your subconscious. They're not always, but a lot of them are, right? And I just want to know why it's so weird that, like, even the dreams that aren't very lucid that I can still kind of remember, I forget after, like, 10 minutes. That's weird, because, like, when I wake up, obviously, it makes sense that I can remember it a lot more when I wake up initially, but what kind of, okay, that was just a dumb hit. I thought I was getting hit again. Okay. So, can we... Yeah, this is probably not a smart move. Oh, you really are just locked to melee. That's probably terrible as a choice for this boss, to be honest. Because he could end up... Ooh. Oh, no. You can switch. Oh, that's... Okay, that makes me feel way more better about this. That you can actually switch with it. Because if you were just kind of locked to melee until it ran out, I was going to be like, listen... okay. Do it. You didn't do it. Ah, good timing. Oh, I was about to say, why did you just die? And then I remembered, hey, it does work like that. Growth hormones is great, by the way. Devil Deal I'm not going for. I do have quite a bit of health. I am so mixed about Devil Deals, right? Because I feel like it was already very much talked about with how the changes to Devil Deals that were made in Repentance. It was very much shown that, like, there's a... Okay, surprised I didn't take a hit there. Surprised I am... Why am I committing to this? Yeah, why did I commit that? I took a longer to get hit than I would have initially thought. But still, that was a very dumb move on my part. Slimes take forever to kill. This is fun. But I just find it so interesting that you can remember a dream that isn't even all that lucid for, like... Okay, you know what? Pulling out the big guns here. Especially since Slime's at low... You know... Dang! Okay, so I think it's very based on, like... Kills? Is it I think it's a mixture of it goes down based on how much you use it and how much you kill with it. And there is a lot of slimes that get made there. Kind of sucks, man. That I mean, I'm not saying the item sucks. It just means that probably is not as good of an option against slimes as I would have initially hoped for. Like, it seemed like it would have just been food for that. What's in the shop? Card printer. No. Compost, I mean, converts pickups into blue flies or spiders. I am going to stick to worrying about health right now. You know, I'm not trying to be picky with, like, quality 3 items or anything, but, like, even because listen, I'm all for tier 2 items, right? Like, tier 2 items, there's a lot of good tier 2 items that, honestly, dang, okay, listen. Consistent angel deals with this kind of health are kind of making me pog. They're making me pog a little. Obviously, could I still play really bad and... Oh, God. Could I still play really bad and we end up not getting many angel deals at all? Yeah, like, that could 100% happen. Do I hope it doesn't? Yeah. Now, something I do want to talk about with this that I know a lot of people are probably going to feel a little mixed about, that isn't going to be an all-the-time thing, is regarding the routes that I'm going to be taking in these. Again, I'm not trying to be try-hard with win streaks or anything. Win streaks are kind of pog if I can do them. But what I am more or less shooting for here is I'm shooting for very much the basic routes. So we're talking Issac, Blue Baby, Satan, the Lamb, right? Those big 4. Something I learned pretty recently was that, you know, because sometimes the Blue Baby floor is not kind to me, right? Because it's basically a mini boss floor. The Issac floor is a little annoying itself as well, but, you know, sometimes that Blue Baby floor can really just mess you up. The Blue Baby boss isn't that bad. The floor itself really can mess you up. I think there's a much higher chance of Minecraft enemies with Steve. I like, as much as I don't think, you know, obviously it doesn't only spawn Minecraft enemies, but it definitely seems like it spawns more when you're playing as Steve or Enderman. It would have been way nicer, in my opinion, to get Enderman because he starts with an Ender Pearl, which is infinite use. You can use it whenever, and you just teleport to the, like, polar opposite side, meaning if you get cornered, dog, you got your own defenses. You know what, though? I mean, tears up, range down. Like, how much range down? Honestly, more than I wish it did. That's making me a little worried. Visibly, it doesn't seem like it's doing much for me. I feel like I'm picking a lot of bad items this run. Not a lot of bad items, but a lot of items that I think don't synergize well with good items that I had previously gotten, like the Blaze Rod. You know, like... Okay, listen. When did he start spawning? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so maybe I can use Bonka Bonka? That didn't... Oh, wait, it's gold. Wait a minute. Now, I don't know if that has to do with just specific synergies that I've gotten, or if it actually has to do with maybe, like, preserving it. I don't know if it's anything to do with that. Okay, this item doesn't... Oh, okay. This item doesn't feel as effective as I kind of wish it was. Watch this. Genius moves. Okay. Yeah! See, I predicted it. Wait a minute. They're kind of... Okay, they're gravitating towards me a bit. Don't appreciate it. It's a little... Okay, one thing I will say that I both like and also feel a little iffy about with Issac is that it's a lot easier to commentate on this.